Hello everyone. My name is Renata Hutasoit, with NPM 234111061, Class Management 23C. Here I will practice and explain how to fill out this petty cash worksheet. I will take an example of a question in the Secretarial Practice Book, page 132, number 3. So, Success Mart replenished petty cash of 1,500,000 rupiah on March 1, 2019. There are several transactions made by Success Mart that month. The first is on March 1 with payment for delivery of goods at JNT Kaya amounting to 70,000 rupiah. Here is how to fill it in. First, enter the company name, then enter the company address. Meanwhile, I will explain the numbers. The numbers will be sorted by the date of the transaction. The slash for petty cash is abbreviated as KK, the slash for the store name, which is SJ, the slash for the month of the transaction in Roman numerals, March means 3 Roman, and the slash for the year of the transaction is 2019. Furthermore, on March 2, for payment of stamps on eBay in the amount of 150,000 rupiah. Then on March 3, for electricity bills of 100,000 to Brimo and water of 55,000 to Brimo. Then on March 4 for payment of telephone charges to Telkomsel of 100,000. Then on March 5 for payment of office supplies of 300,000. And the last on March 6 for payment of national services to the Lampung Social Service of 150,000. In addition, add for what purposes as described in the secretarial book. Then don't forget to write your name and signature on the petty cash holder section, because you hold petty cash, so there is a KK form, KK recap, KK filling, and KK book. While in the finance section is the name of the person who holds the finance section. Then for the date above our signature is the date of our transaction when using petty cash. Next is to work on the KK book. Write down the date, evidence no, description, and expenses according to what has been inputted in the KK form. Because the first is definitely the initial balance receipt transaction, then enter it into the receipt column 1,500,000 rupiah according to the secretarial book question. Then in the balance column, enter the formula for reducing receipts and deductions. Then if so, then pull it down because the formula is the same. Then enter 1 per transaction according to the KK form. Then adjusted where the equipment section column is then also filled in the transaction, namely PAM expenses, PLN expenses, telecom expenses, gasoline expenses, parking expenses, and other miscellaneous expenses. But in question number 3, this is only equipment expenses on March 5, 2019. Then PAM expenses and DAM expenses on March 3, 2019. Then telecom expenses on March 4th. Then transportation expenses on March 1st, 2019. And then there are other expenses on March 2nd, 2019 and March 6th, 2019. Then don't forget to write your name and signature on the KK book as the petty cash holder. While in the finance section is the name of the person who holds the finance section. Then for the date above our signature is the date of our transaction when using petty cash. Then in the KK recap, Water Electricity Telephone section, enter the summation formula with the KK book sheet, then click on Total Water Expenses, Total Electricity Expenses, and Total Telephone Expenses. Then Equipment Expenses, enter the formula equals, click on Total Equipment Expenses. Gasoline Expenses, enter the formula equals, click on Total Gasoline. Parking Expenses, enter the formula equals, click on Total Parking Expenses. Transportation Expenses, enter the formula equals, click on the ledger and click on Transportation Expenses. And other miscellaneous expenses, enter with the formula equals, then click the ledger and click one by one. Why? Because it is feared that in addition to other miscellaneous expenses there are also other expenses, for example salary expenses, so they must be clicked one by one. Then don't forget to write your name and signature in the KK book as a petty cash holder. While in the finance section is the name of the person holding the finance section. Then for the date above our signature is the date of our transaction when using petty cash. Then for filling KK, the initial balance of petty cash is entered, formula equals, click ledger, then click receipt 1,500,000 rupiah, then enter. The expenditure column is entered, formula equals total expenditure. Then replenish petty cash is entered, formula equals total replenishment, then enter. Don't forget to fill in the name on the left according to the previous one and signature on the right. That's all the tutorial for filling petty cash. Thank you.